I get guys asking me a lot in their recovery process whether or not they will ever be able to have access to their devices again. You see, we talk a lot about the need to cut off your hand if it causes you to sin, which means putting on a filter or getting rid of your device. Or some guys need to get rid of their smart TVs, and I know others who have flip phones so they're not trapped in this cycle. But they ask this question, and I don't blame them, right? Because some of us have this thing where it's part of our job and we need these devices at some level. But in the process, they want to know, can I have this back one day? Do I have to live without this forever? And the answer, I think, is a little bit complicated. I think it's different for each guy. I know for me, yes, I've got access to it. There was a point actually in the process of recovery where I needed access to it. If I found, for some reason, for me, the allure of wondering if I could get around some kind of thing or, filter or whatever would make me curious. A danger word, by the way. If you find yourself saying to yourself, I wonder, or I'm curious, stop yourself right there. You're already down the wrong path. But that's an aside. Can you get those devices back? Possibly, yes. But right now, you don't worry about that. For me, it was necessary. I needed to have the freedom. Now, I've got filters on everything. My wife still gets, my accountability partners get my reports and so on, so they can see what's going on and what I'm involved with. So I'm on check. I'm on guard. But I found that having everything blocked meant that if a new device came in the house, I was additionally vulnerable. And we don't want that because this world is going to pound new devices and new technology at us all the time. So we need to be on guard. It's kind of like living in a bubble. You don't want to be in the bubble because you don't know how to protect yourself when you get out of that bubble. So there's a balance there. And I'd like to say that every guy at some point needs that process included in their recovery. Now when you start off, don't worry about that. Okay? You've got accountability, you've got the software, you take away whatever devices you need, you do what you need to do, and you just focus on that. And as you get better, you will find you may or may not be ready at different points along the way. You may try getting access to something else. When something else is coming in your house, maybe a new device or new TV or something, you call your accountability partner and say, here's the deal. This is coming in. I need your help. There's new TV devices even right now that do the same thing. And so preemptively and proactively, instead of letting it sit in the back of your mind, I wonder if, I bet I can get on, I wonder what I can find there. I'm curious, not good. You call out for help to those you know who will support you. And if you do that and you make that a practice, then more and more, your habits around every new device will be positive and you'll be able to stay on guard at all times, even with access. That's my prayer for you. Good luck, and keep fighting the fight.